Rivers State will suffer. Fubara meets Tinubu's minister. Appeals court ruling stopping allocations. Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. It was yesterday we saw the breaking news when the court ruled um, in the suit filed against the Rivers State government demanding funds, allocation of funds to the state. And the court ruled that that fund has to be stopped. They gave their reasons that it was because it wasn't filed properly. They did not present something, something, something. We all know where that is coming from anyway. We know that this has to do with the minister of the FCT, Yeson Wike, and for him, he feels like he's been betrayed, and anything, any way to get at the current governor of Rivers State, this infighting is really unnecessary because at the end of the day, who does it benefit? It benefits themselves, not even the the citizens and the indigents of the state. Right now, Fubara is stating that Rivers State will suffer. It's a good question to ask. Who is going to suffer? Is he himself and his cabinet, or truly, truly the indigents of the state? He's gone to meet Tinubu's minister, appealing the court ruling, stopping the allocation. We'll bring you all of the details in a moment. But before we do, guys, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, click on the like button, and if it's your first time here, you're very, very welcome. Please hit on the subscribe button. God bless you. Now into the details of the report. The Rivers State government has filed an appeal against a recent Federal High Court ruling in Abuja that barred the Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN) from distributing federal allocations to the state. Recall that on Wednesday, Justice Joyce Abdulmalik of the Federal High Court declared that Governor Siminalayi Fubara's presentation of the 2024 budget before a four-member Rivers House of Assembly contradicted constitutional provisions. She criticized Fubara's ongoing receipt and use of monthly federal allocation since January, calling it a constitutional violation that cannot be permitted. Justice Abdulmalik further ruled that the implementation of the unauthorized budget by Fubara amounted to a severe breach of the 1999 Constitution. The ruling also prohibited the CBN, the Accountant General of the Federation, Zenith Bank, and the Access Bank from granting Fubara access to funds from the Consolidated Revenue and Federation account. In delivering her judgment on the case marked FHC/ABJ/CS/9842024, Justice Abdulmalik stated that the four-member House of Assembly faction supporting Fubara, which he cited to validate what she termed as unlawful budget, had already been invalidated by the Federal High Court and the Abuja Court of Appeal. The court reaffirmed that the Amawelu-led assembly remains the lawful legislative body as ruled by the Federal High Court and upheld by the Court of Appeal. On Wednesday, the Government House in Port Harcourt saw heightened activities with the various groups, government officials, People's Democratic Party supporters, and other stakeholders gathering, resulting in significant traffic in the vicinity. A widely circulated video captured a closed-door meeting at the Government House involving Finance Minister Wale Edun and other officials with Governor Fubara. The State's Commissioner for Information and Communications, Joseph Johnson, confirmed an appeal has been filed and expressed confidence that the appeal court will overturn the judgment. He stated that signs indicating the likely outcome were clear and that they may remain calm, having already challenged the Federal High Court's decision. He told the Punch, "We saw this judgment coming the way it did when the trial judge refused 23 council chairmen as joinders, refused the state to change their lawyers, and refused our objection challenging jurisdiction of the Federal High Court." Johnson added, "The judgment has already been appealed, and I believe that the Court of Appeal will upturn the judgment. We are not panicked, and there is no cause for alarm." Johnson cautioned that If the Court of Appeal upholds the judgment, local government employees would be impacted, he said. If it is anything to reckon with, it will impact negatively on the civil servants at the third tier of government. It will affect teachers' salaries and all that are attached to the council salaries. So I can imagine how anybody would advocate for the stopping of funds that will bring development to the local government councils and also pay those who work in the council. It is a legal problem and you cannot take it out of the court, particularly when you are a defendant. That is not how the law operates. This matter is one that the court will give justice to. So let us stop all these shenanigans because it is not going to take us anywhere. It is the state that will suffer, and in this case, the local government staff. Um, Fubara's government right now, what they are stating is that they are trying to explain themselves, out of the situation that if the Federal High Court stand by its decision, although they've appealed, if the Federal High Court stands by its decision that the people that will suffer is the councils and the teachers, local government workers, those working for the local government, that they will not get their salaries. How would they be paid? But there's something the judge drew out here that there's been allocation of funds since from January 2024, and that since that time, those funds that have been allocated monthly that they've not been used properly. So it was called, the judge called it a constitutional violation that cannot be permitted. That one is strange. And also stated that the way it was presented, the Justice Abdul Malik, he further stated that this budget, they are unauthorized by Fubara and they amount to several breach of the 1999 constitution. So the constitution has been brought into place now. It's really getting twisted here, really getting twisted. You know, some political analysts, they believe that all of this is coming from is seriously coming from Wike. Wike is seriously behind this. You know, it was Falana a couple of days ago who added his voice to say the case should be moved from the Federal High Court since Wike promised to build houses for the judges. But no one responded to that. The case was still held in Abuja, and the Rivers State government was denied the allocation of funds. I knew they were going to appeal because yesterday, when the news broke out that they've been denied the allocation of funds, our politicians. We'll see how all of this plays out, guys. Let us know what you think. Thank you once again for staying tuned. Please don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe. Till I come your way again on more updates. Bye.